Here come the lights in Vegas. And we're underway and racing down to turn number one. Lando Norris is going to need the chop, and it's super aggressive from the pole sitter. Who's off? Who's wide? The lead for Max Verstappen as Lando Norris rejoins. He went bold, but Verstappen got by, and now moving up around the outside and trying to take P2 away. George Russell climbing up to second position. Crucial couple of meters for the Grand Prix for Lando Norris, who wants P2. It's dirty, dusty, and he can't go late on the brakes. It's Max Verstappen. George Russell, the pole sitter, is down to third. Lando Norris has lost places. Oscar Piastri's P7 right now. He's lost a couple as well. Hadjar up to P5. There's a move for Charles Leclerc. That's for ninth position. Late on the brakes into turn 14 as we go over the line. Verstappen, Russell, Norris is the top three in the Grand Prix.
Norris, who just missed his brake point. So busy was he to get to the inside, and Verstappen comes through. Sensational move this from Russell as well, round the outside. What's Bortoleto going to see as he heads down?
Oh my word, clobbers into the side of the Aston Martin, and round went Pierre Gasly. That's how he lost 7 places.
Well, there's no question who was the cause of that accident. Bortoleto completely misjudged his braking, now on board with Liam Lawson. And then the McLaren, wow, how lucky was Piastri that was a wheel-to-wheel contact.
So Antonelli's got a 5-second penalty for a false start. He's creeping.
Yeah, you could see the wheels moving before the lights went out.
Russell will be doing everything he can to stay within a DRS zone of Verstappen.
Oh, damage for Lawson, and Piastri gets by. Lawson with front damage to the car, and Piastri is up to P6. Late braking move for Charles Leclerc, and he gets past the Haas. The Ferrari easing by and up to P7. Crucial move for his Grand Prix. Next car up the road, one of the championship contenders, Oscar Piastri.
Here we go for a Ferrari with a pass.
It's turning into pass or be pass for Oscar Piastri. Was trying to line up the move on Isaac Hadjar. Instead, opens the door for Charles Leclerc. And that Ferrari is rapid as we build up to 212 miles per hour. Can Leclerc roar by and get past Piastri? He can. And Piastri's difficult Saturday night goes from bad to worse. He's got grip, he's got speed, and has he got a chance for another position? Late on the brakes, easing to the inside and taking P5. 2 passes in 2 laps for Charles Leclerc, who's up to 5th position.
Wow, Hamilton very deep there, and the contact was made, so that's why Albon's gone into the pits.
Alex Albon has a 5-second penalty for causing a collision. He is staring at 6 Grand Prix in a row without points. Green flag is flying once again in Las Vegas. We're racing. Chance for Oscar Piastri. Top of your picture. Papaya car moving by, reacting well. And is this the chance to get past? It is. And now he'll hug the inside line. Maybe run over some of that debris that wasn't quite cleared. But Piastri needed to get past and did so. P6 for the Australian driver.
Sainz is trying to cover off Piastri then. This will be very close. Shorter distance for Sainz, but he's got to get the tyres fired up.
Yeah, that's going to be key, especially on a long corner here. And you can see the McLaren all over the back of the Williams with the DRS. Sainz makes the defensive move, but he's boxed in, and Piastri's going to get by. Piastri had one opportunity to make that work. He took it, and he clears the Williams. He really needed that one. Got the move done.
The problem for Norris is that not putting pressure on Russell means that Russell can have an easier time on his tyres as well and look after them. It's a difficult balance of trying to attack to make the guy ahead use the tyres. Piastri's through. Leclerc's going to have the same issue here with Carlos Sainz on the hotter, hard tyres.
Yeah, they come out of the blankets at a lower temperature than operating on the racetrack, and Sainz is unable to make the impression. So Charles Leclerc getting track position over Carlos Sainz, Piastri ahead of the pair of them.
What I can say is I'm Norris, I'm quick. I'll do all I can to do 10 problem. Don't want to do something stupid. Risk the podium. Do you want me to DRS or try to overtake? Overtake him. We're going to go get Max.
We're heading to 200 miles an hour and turn 14. DRS will open for Lando Norris, and he stays on the outside line. Russell will hug the apex of the corner, or tried to. He can't. Norris straight by, up to second position, and now he will try and do what his race engineer told him and chase down Max Verstappen. Antonelli in fourth position. The contact between these three that are running line astern, that's laid on the brakes for Antonelli, hanging on to this one, and you can see sliding around and potentially opening the door for another chance for Charles Leclerc is Oscar Piastri. Piastri unable to find a way through. Interesting information that Red Bull have heard that we have not heard, which is Lando Norris nursing a problem, and suddenly he's 13 seconds away from the race lead.
Russell was 3 seconds quicker on the last lap. Norris lost no more time than he did the previous lap, so he may well get there.
My information is that Lando Norris has been asked to lift and coast all the way to the flag, so they will be updating him on that gap, and it is being managed all the way to the checkered flag.
So surely it's brakes again. Lifting coast is tyre saving, it's brakes, or it's fuel. There's been a safety car which will negate any fuel issues for them, so must be brake considerations that McLaren have.
Well, this is going to be an 8th consecutive podium finish for Max Verstappen, who is still a contender for the title. You cannot count him out. Heading to Qatar, still with a chance. This is the 17th and final corner of the last lap. The Dutch driver will look up and see the checkered flag first. Max Verstappen wins the Las Vegas Grand Prix. His name up in lights once again. For second position, it's a wait. Red Bull have taken the win with Max Verstappen, his 6th of the season, and lifting and coasting with a terrific position in the World Championship with 2 Grand Prix to go. Lando Norris hangs on. George Russell completes the podium. Kimi Antonelli with unbelievable speed, but a 5-second penalty. And it means as we go across the line, it's Piastri in 4th. Antonelli is listed in P5 ahead of Charles Leclerc by 1/10 of a second. There's always something different here in Las Vegas, but that's really different. Looking good in the Lego Cadillac that will take the top 3, I imagine, to the Bellagio fountains. We now have 2 weeks left to decide the Formula One World Championship in 2025, and thanks to his win tonight, still 3 names in the mix. But advantage Lando Norris heading in to the final 3 races of the year. 1 sprint, 2 Grand Prix, and it's all coming your way in the next 2 weeks as we close out this 24-round campaign. But the 3rd Las Vegas Grand Prix has been won by Max Verstappen, his 2nd at this venue.